Welcome back to Arts in Arlington. Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Mohammed Abdo.
I'm Nicholas Henry, and on today's show, we've got an interview with Mr. Hudson about the new AHS film equipment that we've received over the break, some movies that came out last year over the break that we're going to review, some Grammy predictions, and a special segment to end it all off. Arts in Arlington starts now.
We got the arts.
In Arlington, 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 we got the arts.
We got the arts.
We got the arts.
We got the arts.
Hey, hey. Now let's hear from Mr. Hudson about the new equipment in the AHS Film Studio. Welcome back to Arts in Arlington. I'm joined here today by the executive producer of the film and video department, Mr. Hudson. What new equipment have you brought into the studio?
Well, I guess if you go back to last April, we had a company out of North Carolina install the set. It was a several-month process. Obviously, pictures were taken, designs were made, construction happened in April, and then they brought it in on a 18-wheeler truck and they put it together in about 48 hours. But this school year, we've been blessed to go upgrade high def for everything. We have 4 new HD studio cameras. We have a new HD studio switcher, video switcher. We have a new character generator. But we also have a new, what we call a fly pack, a portable system where it's a separate switcher, 3 other cameras, communication systems, so that we'll be able to record other events, presumably sports, football, volleyball, basketball, and rebroadcast those as well. So we'll have it's a completely separate entity. So the only thing that we'll have to pull out of the studio and use in that portable system will be the character generator.
How much did all of that cost?
It was a couple of different purchases, but we're approaching the $200,000 mark.
Wow.
Board has put a lot of faith in us and given us these tools for you guys to work with.
We're blessed.
Yep.
So why did you feel it was necessary to get that upgrade?
Of course, we were operating, we have our Comcast channel 152 that is just standard definition, but we're looking at different outlets for our programming. Ms. Roberts, who is in charge of the digital media programming here at the studio, or at the school, is putting some of our stuff on YouTube, her YouTube channel. We're pushing it out. So we wanted it to be the best looking quality, visual, audio. Technically, we want it to look good. Of course, it's up to you guys to come up with content and make it look good.
Right. Okay. Were there any difficulties other than cost into getting the equipment?
When I came here 5 years ago, there were no sets. There were some portable sets and they had some backgrounds, and they had gone through a change of, I think, 3 different teachers in 2 years. So there was a lack of consistency. So we've established the consistency. And the only real obstacle was we didn't have an engineer on staff, and we've hired a part-time engineer. He's come on, he's helping with the design, and he's doing the installation of the equipment. But it's become more of a team rather than just a single person show. So the obstacles are always working together, communicating, making sure everybody's on the same page. But the board and the administration here at the high school and with the school system have basically given us what we want, what we asked for.
Right. What new piece of equipment do you think will impact the studio and the students the most?
It's difficult to pick out an individual piece of equipment because it's a transition from standard def to high def, so the cameras themselves wouldn't work unless we had the high def switcher. I really think that we're going to enjoy the portable system. We'll be able to record band concerts and choral concerts. If we wanted to do a cooking show at someone's house, we could take it to someone's house. We could go and set up on the square, Depot Square, and actually record events up there from a multiple camera switch on the fly, record it. When we're done, we've got a finished product, and that's all we have. So I'm really looking forward to that. That hasn't, our priority was to get the studio upgraded, and now we move towards that portable pack. All the equipment has been purchased. It's just that our technicians' priorities has been getting the studio up and running.
Right. Are there any other upgrades that are coming up soon?
Oh, I think we'll continue to look for, Ms. Roberts has a drone. Another drone would be good, getting better field cameras. Of course, some of the students are just working with some consumer brand hand camcorders, $250, and they don't really give us a lot of options. So upgrading more field cameras. So yeah, we will continue to look, and we'll look for more toys, more things to give us a better professional look out in the field.
Do you have any tips when it comes to operating the new equipment?
It's really funny. The operation of the camera, the operation of the video switcher, for the exception of a few little buttons, everything works the same way as our SD stuff. It's just that we have better quality pictures now. The zoom and the focus is going to be in the same place on the cameras. Obviously, they look different, so when people come into the studio, they see that we are upgrading technology. The switcher is going to operate on the same basic principle. If you've got a preview bus and a program bus, and as long as you know what next shot, then you'll take the next shot.
So as you're upgrading the studio over the years, do you have a vision for what you want the film program to look like?
Oh, I don't think there's ever a finished product that I want, and a point where we reach it and we say, oh, we're done, that's all we want. Students will continue to use the new equipment with their ideas, with their creative nature. Sure, we'd like to see, we recently had a couple of students win some video competitions in the Scholastic Art Competition. Our art teachers, and I don't know if you guys are going to focus on that later in the show or next month, but our art department had a great showing in the Scholastic Art Competition. We're looking at some other national competitions, some state competitions for our students to exhibit their work. And to be known at Arlington High School for the Film and Video Department is ultimately our goal. Now, is there a finish line? I don't think there's ever a finish line. We'll continue to run the race and get better and faster and stronger.
So is there anything else you want to do with the film program other than just becoming?
Well, next year we have added a dual enrollment film and video class. Mr. Ashby will be teaching that. We're changing some of the way that students will go through the program. We're hoping one monster class for all TV production work, where the students in that class will not only produce a TV, but they'll do what you guys are doing and produce independent programming for our community access station as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you feel like anything is missing as of right now?
I think we have all the tools. Changing the mentality of maybe students. Not sure how many students are actually aspiring to go into this field, but we want kids who are passionate about their work, who expect excellence from themselves, who are willing to push themselves, and that they don't mind staying after school or shooting a package or working a ball game, those kinds of things. A group of students who just want to do film and video work. That's our goal now.
So are you hoping that the new equipment will inspire them to
absolutely.
take that next step?
Absolutely. I think once they see the adult team coming together, the students, and we'll be able to motivate them, and it'll work that way.
So you want it to go hand in hand.
Exactly.
See, we're doing all of this, so you guys can put the same effort.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for us. We're going to go back to you guys at the studio. Thank you, Mr. Hudson, for joining us. All right, so now we're going to talk about our Grammy predictions, starting with Record of the Year, and the contendees are I Like It by Cardi B, The Joke by Brandi Carlile, This Is America by Childish Gambino, God's Plan by Drake, Shallow by Lady Gaga, All the Stars by SZA, and Kendrick Lamar, Rockstar by Post Malone featuring 21 Savage, and The Middle by Zedd.
So I feel like there's going to be a one that is going to win, and there's going to be a one that I want to win. The one that I want to win is going to be This Is America by Childish Gambino. I hope that one wins.
I want that one to win as well. I really hope This Is America by Childish Gambino gets it.
The one that's probably going to win,
God's Plan. Reason being, the reason why I think that God's Plan is gonna get it, not only did it hit over 1 billion?
I think all of Drake's songs for this, like a good number, hit top 10 on the Billboard chart. So that was one.
There were a lot of number ones.
Yeah.
A lot of number ones. But also it was just an inspirational video for a lot of people because it was
He did give a lot of money out.
It was a huge charity act. Yeah. That's what that music video for God's Plan turned into. It was a really big charity act. Also, Drake was Spotify's #1 artist for at least 2 or 3 months when he dropped the album Scorpion, which that was a part of.
It went crazy.
Yeah, and he just did a lot in that music video, community
did.
building wise,
Yup.
and he got a lot of recognition for it. So to be honest,
I still think This Is America is a way more important song for that should win. But that's just me.
I agree.
I mean, God's Plan, it goes pretty hard, pretty bumping song. But This Is America, I just feel it was just so socially important to like the climate that we're in today, that if it doesn't win, I'll understand, but I'll be upset. I mean, if it loses to anything else, I'll be disappointed. If it loses to anything else other than God's Plan, I'll have a problem. Because, like, if Cardi B's I Like It wins, oh my God, I'm fighting people at the end. I'm sorry.
Don't even get me started if that one wins.
But that's like the only, yeah. That's
Oh,
what I think.
Cardi B did.
She did put in a lot of work
make
this
a
year.
Big splash and caused a lot
She
of
blew
waves
up.
this year.
She blew up, but I would still be mad at that.
That being said, the next part would be Album of the Year with Invasion of Privacy by Cardi B. By the Way, I Forgive You by Brandi Carlile.
I've never heard of Carlisle.
Neither have I. Scorpion by Drake.
There we go.
Her by Her. Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone. Dirty Computer by Janelle Monáe.
That's your favorite.
Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves, and the Black Panther album, music from and inspired by.
So the same thing as I said before, I know it's going to win. Scorpion by
I don't
Drake.
think so.
You don't?
This is a really, really competitive
Yeah,
category.
Dirty Computer.
No, I don't think that's gonna get
But
anywhere
you
close.
wanted to.
I wanted to. Okay.
Okay, Beer Bongs and
Janelle
Bentley.
Monáe. Okay, that was just a really, really, really important album because Dirty Computer is all about minorities.
Right.
Like, she did not leave out a single group, if I remember it correctly. She spoke about the LGBTQ plus community, she spoke about the black community and the other minorities that she covered on the album. And that's what the Dirty Computers are supposed to be, are like the computers that nobody wants, which are the people who aren't fully accepted in like American society.
I like that synopsis. I'll go ahead and have to check out the album then because I haven't heard it.
It's a very, very, very good album. That's why I'm hoping that one wins.
So I'm looking at the list. Black Panther, the album that catches my eye immediately. Scorpion, Beer Bongs and Bentleys. Post Malone blew up the last year too. Well, he was already like big, but he dropped hit after hit. So I'm thinking Scorpion, Post Malone, with Beer Bongs and Bentleys. Scorpion by Drake, Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone, and Black Panther, the soundtrack with the
Invasion of Privacy too. That one, that was gold certified with pre-orders before the album even came out.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Like that one went platinum very, very fast. So that one is definitely in the running, and the other ones would be Scorpion by Drake, and then Post Malone. Post Malone went off this year from last year, because if you saw all of his crowds,
oh yeah.
everybody just could not wait to go and see Post Malone. They
And
hear
he still
Post
put in
Malone
work.
and they go crazy.
And he's still putting in work.
Like they had a concert. Post Malone had a concert at Shelby Farms. That was the biggest crowd of every single artist.
Wow.
Out of every single artist, Post Malone had the most people.
Can't go wrong with Post, huh?
No.
You really can't. I like his music too.
Her is also a really good artist in this list.
She's not. I think, if anything, I feel like she could win Best New Artist if she's on that list.
Let's look right now. Okay,
Yep,
best
she's
new
there.
artist is Chloe and Haley,
Oh!
Luke Combs,
No.
Greta Van Fleet, Her, Dua Lipa, Margot Price, Bebe Rexha, and Georgia Smith.
Oh! Georgia Smith.
Georgia Smith needs
Her. Georgia. I love Georgia. Out of that whole list, she's my favorite one.
She does have the least amount of music out though.
She does.
Because
to
she
me,
put out-
Georgia Smith or Her, I would be extremely upset if Dua Lipa won. I'm sorry, I for one am like, I can't stand Dua Lipa. I feel like all of her songs have the same, it's just the same. Like, bruh, boyfriends, this. I don't know. I
It's
just
funny.
feel like
My
that.
friend is a really, really, really big Dua Lipa fan. That's who she wants to win. But I'm definitely rooting for Georgia Smith and her.
Yeah.
She did have a big come up this year
Oh yeah.
because she kind of swept the R&B game for a solid month and a half ish. Like
I bumped Focus so much.
she's on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
Like everyone's listening to her. Anybody, if they're in their feelings, thinking about a significant other, or just they want some love, they go and listen to her. But then Georgia Smith came from a more like, I want to say conscious point of view on. She's like her, but a lot more reasonable. If that
Right.
makes sense. Because
She was on the Black Panther album soundtrack too.
I Am.
Yep.
Yeah.
That song was fire.
It was a good song. But with Georgia, like, what her music is like is her makes music that's wishy-washy, where she's like, I wish you would focus on me. I want this kind of relationship, that kind of relationship. Georgia Smith is like, I want you, but I don't even know what I want from you. So how are we gonna do this?
Georgia Smith is to me like the India Ari of the new age.
I don't know what that is.
You know the Shark Tale song?
Never
Get
mind.
it
Never mind.
together.
Yeah, but she just makes a lot more like, it's more like she thinks about that love, but her music is more like she's already thought about it a lot. And she's kind of focused her energy on not what she wants, but like how she would make what she wants work.
Right.
Or if she's even sure that is what she wants to begin with.
You're right.
So,
So now
song
this is the
of
final
the year.
category. This is the one. This is probably gonna be the hardest one.
Song of the year?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go through
Song
that.
of the year, we got All the Stars, Boot Up, God's Plan, In My Blood by Teddy Geiger, The Joke by Brandy Carlisle, The Middle, Shallow, and This Is America.
Oh my God. Four
With-
names stood out.
With Boot Up in the running for this one, this was like the biggest summer hit.
That was I
wanna
was playing
say.
that more than God's Plan.
Because now, like, she had music out before, but when she dropped Boot Up, everybody's like, she's the queen of R&B. I'm
And
like,
she did
okay.
become. She was on everything after that moment. Everything R&B related. She was like, Trip blew up too. Everybody just wanted her. They featured her on everything. All the rappers were featuring her, just like to sing hooks. Like, that song.
She was on Jay Eddie's album too.
Yeah.
She made a lot of moves. But for Song of the Year, I don't know if it'll get it. I feel like that's either gonna
If
go
it's-
to
it-
God's Plan or
This
This
is
America. I feel like we're not giving All the Stars
No,
enough
All the Stars
recognition,
was
though,
fire too.
because there's a reason why it's sticking out to us. I wasn't a big fan of the song, but it was it was like the main theme of the movie
Right.
that
It blew
had
up, too.
had like, what, 7 nominations for Black Panther?
I've heard it on commercials too. People are like using that song. Like
I don't think we're giving that one enough credit right now.
Yeah.
Because All the Stars, like, a lot happened with
I liked
that.
it though. I mean, it wasn't like my summer jam, but it was just a jam period. It was my spring jam because that's when it came out, like winter, springish.
Right.
Like it was fire. I really. That's it, man. That's. We could just do the duos.
All right, we'll do a couple more categories because we kind
We can do the duos.
of.
Because that has a goal link and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't know any R&B stuff.
It was best. All right, it's all in the rap category.
Or just
All right.
this is the final one.
Yeah, we're gonna just do the rap
Okay.
category real quick. Okay.
Now, this is the only one that we can relate to because it's like the only music that I listen to.
Right.
To be honest with you.
So the first one's gonna be best rap performance, which is "Be Careful" by Cardi B, "Nice for What" by Drake, "King's Dead" by Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, and Future, "Bubbling" by Anderson .Paak, and "Sicko Mode" by Travis Scott.
Sicko Mode's gonna win.
I don't know. Because Sicko Mode was like a super, super big hit of like the end
Nice
of
for
the
What
year.
could win too.
No, but King's Dead.
That's my favorite song on that, but
King's Dead had, I think, some of the biggest impact at the beginning of the year.
he performed it too at the last Grammys. Kendrick did.
He did part of it,
Yeah.
the end part. Or the first part too.
He did the end part.
Yeah,
did
the
his-
second half. I want Bubbling by Anderson .Paak to win personally, but
I would be okay. I would want King's Dead, but I feel Nice for What or Sicko Mode is going to win.
I think King's Dead or Sick Remote is gonna win. I don't think Nice for What's going to.
You know what? I actually don't even remember Drake winning a Grammy.
Ever? Okay. So we're hoping, we think Sicko Mode or King's Dead, and you
Yeah.
think Sicko Mode or Nice for What? Okay, so the next one is Best Rap / Sung Performance, which is Like I Do by Christina Aguilera featuring Gold Link, Pretty Little Fears by Black and J. Cole, This Is America by Childish Gambino, All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA, Rockstar by Post Malone and Feature.
That's the hardest one.
I really,
I don't know.
really
Like I
want
Do.
Like I Do to
Yeah.
win.
I want
That
to
was
win.
by far my most favorite out of this whole list.
But I like Pretty Little Fears. You didn't like that, but I like This Is America. I like every single song.
The
in this
last
category.
three.
I like every
I
single
don't think
song
I
in
don't
this
think Pretty
category.
Little Fears or Like I Do are gonna get it. Although I
True.
think they were the best ones on that list. But then This Is America, All the Stars, and Rockstar are like clashing heads.
Yeah. I don't even know. I can't even tell you.
I'm gonna no, I can't. I can't say. It's. I think it's between This Is America and All the Stars. I don't think it's between Rockstar. Like I think that's big and in the running, but I think those two are gonna be a little closer.
Yeah.
So then,
All right.
Best Rap Song. Win by J-Rock, Sicko Mode, Lucky You, King's Dead, and God's Plan. God's Plan. God's Plan is gonna get Best Rap
King's
Song.
Dead. Look, I don't know for this one either. I really.
Oh, wait,
I
Sicko
like
Mode.
a lot of stuff in here. This is hard.
This is tough.
I don't even know this one.
I'm gonna go for Best Rap Song. I think it's gonna go to Sicko Mode. I think it's gonna
I'm
go
gonna
to Sicko Mode.
say Sicko Mode too. That's because I have no faith in my answer. Okay.
Yeah, that one was relevant towards the end too. So
All right. Now this is
last one, Best Rap Album. Invasion of Privacy by Cardi B. Swimming by Mac Miller, which is the best one on this list.
You haven't even got the rest of it.
I listened to it. Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle. That's a good one. Daytona by Pusha T. And Astro World by Travis Scott.
All right, just based off the names. The best album between all of these, to me, was either Swimming or Victory Lap. Daytona was hard too. Oh my god.
Daytona was good, but it was only a 7-track EP.
But it was fire.
I
Every
agree.
single Song
I think
was,
I'm saying
it's not gonna win.
I
though.
feel like it's not
gonna
gonna
win.
get it just because it's
It
so
won't.
shorter.
It won't.
So much shorter than the rest
But
of it.
Victory Lap was Victory Lap and Swimming to me. Astroworld, oh my god. See, because the thing about popularity and then like actual substance.
Content.
Substance-wise, Swimming and Victory Lap are like the two.
By far. Like
Like,
those by far the two best.
Popularity, Invasion of
Astroworld.
Privacy, and probably Astroworld. I don't think Daytona's gonna even get
I don't
close.
think Daytona's gonna come close.
Uh,
Although I think it should, I don't think it will.
Astroworld's easy. I feel like if they should, I really want Swimming to win though. I want.
I
Swimming to
want.
win.
I would be fine with either Victory Lap or Swimming.
I like you,
I'd be
Nipsey.
totally fine with either of them.
But just because he passed away, I just want him. I feel like he should win for this one.
That was a serious album.
It's so sad too, just the content of it.
Right.
Like Swimming, you're still not out of like your mess, but you're still coping with it. And then unfortunately, before he was about to tour, he succumbed to drugs. Rest in peace to Mac Miller. Oh yeah, and it was a great album too.
Yeah.
That's what I want to win. Swimming by Mac Miller.
I think in order of content, it would go Swimming, Victory Lap, Daytona, then Invasion of Privacy, and Astroworld. But for popularity, I think it'll go Astroworld, Invasion of Privacy, Swimming, Daytona, Victory Lap. Because not as many people know Nipsey Hussle,
True.
based on what I've heard. But he definitely deserved that nomination.
Oh yeah.
Those are our predictions for the Grammys, and back to the show. Now for some upcoming events. On February 11th, the Knoxville Symphony Youth Orchestra will be performing in the Tennessee Theater in Knoxville. On February 23rd, the 6th annual Nashville Blues Festival will be coming to the Nashville Municipal Auditorium. Finally, on March 8th, the Winter Jam Spectacular 2019 will be coming to Nashville.
And now for our final special segment.
This is a Sidon exclusive.
Go on, rev that engine. Go on, flex your gold. Go on, flex that ice. Gotta make a show. Go on, show it twice so the people know that you got some money, but what you really know. Go on, rev that engine. Go on, flex your gold. Go on, flex that ice. Gotta make a show. Go on, show it twice so the people know that you got some money, but what you really know. You brainwashed like Kanye by the Trump hat. Shameless fiend for money cruising while you bump trap. Name of scheme is bloody, hitting licks on the front hatch. Looking back to see if she caught you front ratchet. Got all these claims but no evidence to back it. Call the plug, say you need lunch like a pack it. Display at the mall staring. Yeah, you wish you had it. You wish you had it. You wish you had it. All of them you flex on just as fake as what you flex. But you still wondering why you getting checked. But you check back, Republic. Your ego won't duck it. Your real friends don't love it. Insecurity won't budge it. So you chasing all the money and I really funny that you cutting all them off and you still saying love you, man. You hopping like a bunny suit. It's not like it's raised. Think you shine like it's honey, but you barely reach your honey. You wanna be rich, but not rich in soul. You could be rich in heart, but all the people show that if you got some sense, then you make it known that you too soft to make it known. So you gotta act tough if you wanna grow, yeah. Cop a Benz, leave behind your friends. Switching lanes just to keep up with the trends. Running out of gas, your path come to an end. Try to ask for help, no service, it won't send. Go on, rev that engine. Go on, flex your gold. Go on, flex that ice. Gotta make a show. Go on, show it twice so the people know that you got some money, but what you really know. Y'all materialized love, it ain't real no more. The Friday after black ain't got no deals no more. They got the biggest heart, but they ain't got the nicest clothes. They have been there from the start, but they ain't bought the nicest rose. Hey, demand, 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 demand. Now the prices rose, and the burden making foes. They can't spread for your loads, and they wanna meet their goals. But you worried about the show's views. On the gram, closed-toed shoes. Flex to get some more views. No new clothes, that's poor news. Drop your real friends or lose. The public eye is so blue. This the life that chose you. $5K Yeezys more important than his feelings for you. But you complaining while you still can't find a real one for you. The real ones want you there, but you there for retail. You don't know about your boo, but their wallet every detail. They pay your bills, but you still want more pocket money. You say you love them, but still wonder why they find it funny. Hold your mans down, ayy, hold your hands down, ayy, take a chance now, ayy, laws from the found, ayy, don't wanna hear a sound. All they do is clown. Buy 10 fake chains with a fake smile. Go on, rev that engine. Go on, flex your gold. Go on, flex that ice. Gotta make a show. Go on, show it twice so the people know that you got some money, but what you really know. Who got the friends? Is it you or your bands? Is it you or your bands? Is it you or the trends? Trends determine who succeeds, so we turn to our greed. Let possessions plant the seed of our individuality. This is reality. Everyone's too cowardly to speak for ourselves, so we turn to the shelves, talking dumb by our wealth. Fake it till you make it. When you make it, then you melt. While we got health issues, take no objects with you. When you die, pain gets you. Live the life you knew. Had no truth, came what's true. Put the blame to you. All the fame come through. This is what you wanted, but inside it's still a shame to you. Got a life of luxuries and it's all a shame to you. This is what came to you. That became a bane to you. Tigers, it's a main for you. These objects have no claim to you. Yeah. Go on, rev that engine. Go on, flex your gold. Go on, flex that ice. Gotta make a show. Go on, show it twice so the people know that you got some money, but what you really know.
Thanks for joining us today.
We hope to see you next time on Arts in Arlington.
Arts in Arlington ends now.